Which English king won a great victory at Agincourt? Henry V. Which French king was known as the Citizen King for his bourgeoisie support and rule from 1830 to 1848? Louis-Philippe I. Which English monarch faced an armada? Elizabeth I. Who was the first Tudor monarch? Henry VII. Who was the Queen of England during the golden age of piracy in the early 18th century? Queen Anne. Which King of England was crowned in Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066? William I. Who became the first King of Scotland in 843? Kenneth MacAlpin. Which King of England had to fight a civil war against his cousin Matilda? Stephen. Which King of France was known as the Sun King? Louis XIV. Who was known as Bloody Mary? Mary I of England. Who reigned in Britain from 1837 to 1901? Queen Victoria. Which King of England signed the Magna Carta in 1215? King John. Which King of France was known as the Fair and had greatly expanded the royal treasury by persecuting wealthy groups? Philip IV. Which English king was known as the Lionheart? Richard I. Which Russian Tsar was known as the Great and expanded the Russian Empire? Peter I. Which King of England was known as the Confessor because he was very religious? Edward the Confessor. Which monarch is credited with initiating the Protestant Reformation in England? Henry VIII. Who famously said, "I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears and sweat." Winston Churchill. Which King of England and Scotland had his name linked to the translation of the Bible? James I. Who was the first Roman emperor to convert to Christianity? Constantine the Great. Who was the first Romanov Tsar of Russia, beginning a dynasty that lasted until 1917? Michael I. Which Queen of England is known for having ruled the Kingdom of England and later the Kingdom of Great Britain for over 60 years in the 18th century? Queen Anne. Which Tsar of Russia, known as the Terrible, was the first ruler officially crowned as Tsar of all Russia? Ivan IV. Which Scottish king became also King of England in 1603, uniting the crowns? James. Who was the longest reigning British monarch before Queen Elizabeth II? Queen Victoria. Which Queen of England was a ruler of the House of Tudor and is known for her strong-minded leadership? Elizabeth I. Which King of England lost the American colonies? George III. Who was known as the Merry Monarch in England due to his lively and hedonistic court? Charles II. Which King Edward gave up the throne uncrowned? Edward VIII. Who was the last emperor of the Roman Empire, ruling just before its fall in 476 AD? Romulus Augustulus. Which queen signed the Magna Carta Libertatum, commonly called the Magna Carta, in 1215? No queen signed it, King John did. Which French queen was executed during the French Revolution, famously misattributed with saying, "Let them eat cake"? Marie Antoinette. Who was the first emperor, or Kaiser, of Germany after its unification in 1871? Wilhelm I. Which monarch founded the Achaemenid Empire, also known as the First Persian Empire? Cyrus the Great. Who was the first king of modern Italy, reigning from 1861 to 1878? Victor Emmanuel II. Did you find these rulers as intriguing as we do? Share your score in the comments, hit like if you enjoyed our royal rendezvous, and don't forget to subscribe for more historical trivia. See you in the next quiz.